Hello, welcome to the Leader's Bar, where we bring education to you on beer, wine, spirits, and most anything you can imagine that goes on draft. In today's short video, we're going to talk about coffee, which is a little bit different than most of our videos. Coffee on draft is becoming a huge deal, and so we wanted to bring you a little understanding and education on that. There's two types of coffee on draft for the most part, and that is nitro coffee or just a standard coffee or flat, like you would pour out of a pot, only cold. Now the reason I want to talk about the nitro coffee is because it's such a different product than a lot of coffee people are used to. Think of a nitrogen beer like Guinness and how it has that cascade that comes through the glass. We're going to show you one of those poured in a little while. What I wanted to explain though is that that is a nitrogenated coffee. And the difference there is that, and we've heard this before, is folks thinking that they were pouring a nitro coffee because they were using a nitrogen gas. But nitrogen actually diffuses, absorbs into the coffee, which is a difficult process. In order to get nitrogen into a liquid requires an exceptional amount of pressure and time. So that's one way of nitrogenating a product. In future videos, we'll go more into the nitrogenation process and how to do that. But in this short video, we just wanted to talk about the general differences between them. The other way to pour nitrogen beer is with something that will nitrogenate the beer on demand, such as the NIM or NIM unit from Micro Matic. That's the Nitrogen Infusion Module, I believe is what that stands for. That is a way to nitrogenate the product as it comes from the keg that you brewed to the faucet. Otherwise, you have to take time and energy and gas to pressurize the keg for nitrogen. We're going to show you that. The second type of coffee on draft then is not nitrogenated, but just poured still. So it's basically just iced coffee. It's coffee you're going to pour over ice or just into a glass. And we're going to show you that too. Now it's important to note that when we talk about cold brew and coffee on draft, you'll often see the term cold press. Cold press is a much different process than a standard coffee brew. Brewed coffee goes through heat, and so it's a hot brew. A lot of times you see that poured over ice, and that's an iced coffee. Cold brew is a different product. That's where the coffee beans are ground and seep in water that's room temperature or potentially in a refrigerator for a certain number of hours or overnight or for a day. Depends on the recipe and the brewer. So I wanted to explain that cold press coffee and just brewed coffee are two different things. Or I should say hot brewed coffee are two different things. And that a nitrogenated coffee and a still coffee are two different things. So let's go ahead and take a look at a nitrogenated coffee pour. We'll show you the beer pour and you'll see the gorgeous cascade. Now when I told you that it's a different type of faucet on nitrogen, this is a nitrogen faucet. And the reason it's a nitrogen faucet is this nozzle right here. That has a diffusion plate in it and a flow straightener. And that diffusion plate strips the nitrogen out of the product to create the beautiful cascade. And that's what you're going to see here. You can see and notice all the small little nitrogen bubbles coming up. You can see it's starting to create a beautiful foam cap. That's that thick, creamy cap that you see on a lot of nitrogenated beers. Only this is coffee, and it's amazing. Now you see how the nitrogen that's been stripped out is slowly rising. So now we're seeing where the coffee is settled, and then the mid layer and all those coffee bubbles. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Next up, you're going to see just a regular, still, flat coffee on draft. I say regular, but I shouldn't say that because this is amazing. And of course, please forgive the background as we are in a working warehouse. So here we go. We're just going to pour nice coffee right on draft. Boom. That beautiful, that easy. And should you be a person who likes some cream, although that was a mess that I just made, there you go. Oh my gosh, look at the swirl on that. It's just absolutely gorgeous and delicious. And there you have it. And here we are magically right back in this spot. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, it was meant to be a very short video, just a quick introduction to nitrogen beer and on draft, obviously, and a regular flat beer on draft. And in the words of Colbert, I'm even dripping from the mouth. Thanks so much. I appreciate you watching this video. If you found this helpful, please hit the like button, share it out with your friends, or maybe even subscribe to our channel. This was a very quick video, but in the future we're going to be making more videos on coffee just to show you more of the process, how to nitrogenate, how to carbonate, how to set up a system. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it useful, please hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe to our channel if you want to learn more about beer and wine and kombucha and coffee on draft. This was a quick video, but we will be doing more videos on coffee to show you the nitrogenation process and some setups we've done. Here at Leaders Beverage, our passion is your next drinks. Thanks so much. Have a great day.